I'm Damon Hatfield and this is IGN News. Capcom has listened to fan feedback following Resident Evil 6 and knows that the series must return to its roots going forward, even mentioning the possibility of a reboot. These comments come from Capcom's Masashika Kawata, a longtime producer on the survival horror series, who spoke to IGN while discussing his latest project, bringing last year's Nintendo 3DS title Resident Evil Revelations to consoles and PC. I think that it's important for us to have users' needs in mind when making the games. At the same time, I think a lot of what people want now is to have Chris and Jill in a game, or they want it to look like Resident Evil used to look like. That's what makes the game work for them. We should be able to start from scratch and reboot it. It would still be Resident Evil. In recent years, the series has become more about action than horror. Capcom has admitted this was a conscious decision to attempt to stay relevant in Western markets, where shooters are the most popular games. A year later, following the poor critical reception of titles like Operation Raccoon City and Resident Evil 6, Kawata seems to have revised his opinion. Survival horror as a genre is never going to be on the same level financially as shooters and much more popular mainstream games. At the same time, I think we need to have confidence to put money behind these projects, and it doesn't mean we can't focus on what we need to do as a survival horror game to meet fans' needs. We're always taking into account user feedback, even when the users are very upset about something. Kawata admits the series undeniably needs to return to its roots, and those roots are in horror. Last year's Resident Evil Revelations was a more traditional game, and it received a positive critical reception. IGN gave it an 8.5. It will be released on PC, PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii U on May 24th. For more on the future of Resident Evil, stay tuned to IGN.